Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome again to the big match. Our guest today in the studio, who was at the match. There's your letters too. We should be testing your football knowledge. And these then are the two teams for this match today. The referee there, incidentally, is Tom Reynolds from Wales, who last weekend he was refereeing a European match in faraway Iceland. Conditions a little more moderate today for him, and indeed for the 31,000 crowd who are now waiting for the game to get underway.
Kick off in a strip of light tangerine shirts, blue shorts. Attacking the goal to our right. Both sides with some good form at the moment, so they're both in pretty hot form at the moment. And the crowd here really expecting something a little special. Andy Ritchie getting up for that one. Mickey Thomas playing it on. McElroy getting in there. Across the goal! And only just now has it gone over. To try another long throw. Get under it and flick it on. Wally is there, and then Wellborn. Harris. Still sticking faithfully to him. Love. Showing one dummy after another, but he's still got two men to get past. Inside him, Osgood in the middle. And Osgood! Peter Osgood! With precisely 2.5 minutes gone. A long ball there to the head of Osgood. In goes Kember on it. Looking to get it and turn on a shot. Garland, and it's still not there. A great shot! Turning it back and no! They've got to raise their game now. Not many people give them very much hope. Referee, in fact, a headmaster from Leicester, and probably one of the most respected referees in Britain today. Wally to try one, with a shot, and a goal! My goodness, what a surprise! And somehow Benetti mistimed that dive, 1-1. Hollins winning that battle with Harvey, and he's got streaking on for him, and a beautiful goal! Oh, a beautiful goal! Because it was a lovely ball from Hollins, just inside that far post. Pretty tough left foot is Houseman. Still he goes on, and a goal by Houseman! 3-1, and they are delighted. And that really must be the killer. And it seemed that Peter Houseman aimed to shoot and changed his mind, and still the chance was there, and finally he took it. They really must have put this one beyond any doubt now. Hutchinson, there it goes, number 4. Making no mistake. Being demolished by this side. Talk about, there goes in fact the whistle for half-time. More soccer for you in just a couple of minutes.
Cash advice. Now time for some of your letters, and some of you were disturbed last week when the commentator in Yorkshire should mildly query the referee's decision, and John Shepherd of Beaconsfield, Buckinghamshire, felt that the ball was in fact over the line and the referee right. Here we go in slow motion. Remember, the whole of the ball has got to be across that line. Well, was it? You make up your own mind.
No goal?
The hell it is. The next one comes from John Connolly, aged only 6.
Really?
To settle a pub argument, he says, would you please ask Jimmy Hill if he ever in the last night? Don't bother come to that and in hell. Well, Jim? Jimmy.
You would ask that, Brian. Actually, nobody would believe it.
Don't do yourself any justice, Jim. But now into the second half.
Goalkeeper with the kick. What Dave Sexton was saying before this game, there was their great togetherness, the fact that they played together as a team for so long. A ricochet there, Barge going in! Oh, against the bar! The header! Oh, what a good... That was very nearly a goal there, no? Good play by Marsh, and although... And as it turned out, it was the wrong decision. Dempsey going in! And even at the other end, applauds as John Dempsey rises beautifully from that corner, powerfully and most definitely faster. Getting the boos from the supporters. And Webb has gone bursting through, and just over! Taken with the outside of his boot, curling all the way, and a little too high. Henry trying to head it back. And there's not too much positive action there. There it is! Number 5!
And out of that victory, our studio guest today, with him, Jimmy Hill.
Well, Alan, it was a wonderful match yesterday. I thought both sides provided a terrific spectacle. Were you nervous early on yesterday?
Yeah, I was nervous about half an hour before the game, and the first 20 minutes was a bit tense.
Yeah.
But forgetting that and realising what was at stake, it just brought the best out.
But then it was this goal which really caught you out, I think. Do you think this could have been stopped?
Yeah, well, I think the lads know when they're not playing well, they now need to, be tough.
Perhaps they're having a go at you. What did Dave say to you at half-time?
He came in at half-time and said, well done,
I think a word should have been said for Ronnie Harris. I didn't see him putting a foot wrong yesterday. What do you think about his game?
I played well.
Hutch makes it for him there. There's lovely control there of a high ball. Realises he's done that and slides it into the net off the inside of his foot.
Yeah, well, put the ball at his foot and, he can do near enough anything.
The spearhead up front, he got a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it's a great goal, yeah.
Came from a goal kick there. Tell us about that now.
I was thinking more of scoring myself,
Were you?
So,
cheeky.
Yeah.
You see the speed of that turn and the complete determination of getting that ball in the back of the net and no one else.
Yeah, he's so strong.
He is strong. I mean, he measured that one beautifully, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And produced what perhaps I think perhaps was the finest goal of the game, would you say?
No.
You, 18 years of age. What about this super goal?
Oh,
you
yeah.
played a bit in that. What did you feel about it?
That was a great goal, yeah. Fantastic when it went, set going.
And he picks it up now. Look, the tackle doesn't work, and then the speed that he gets his shot in, right into the corner of the net. And looks as if he's in Regent's Park Zoo there with the animals for a moment. A wonderful moment, and that, of course, settled you down. And one that gives us a bit of pleasure, because I can remember we had him on the big match last year. I don't know if you saw it, when he was lacking a little confidence and the crowd were getting at him.
Yeah.
But I think they're realising now what a super player he is.
Yeah.
He's a player's player.
Yeah, everyone's realising this now.
Yeah. I'd hate to see you when you're relaxed. Thank you very much for coming in with us.
Thank you.
That's it for this week. See you next week. The big match as usual next Sunday afternoon at 2.
AA Sports. It's in the game.